Okay, so what is up, guys? Okay, just too tired after the post-com meeting. Okay, anyways, so as you guys can see, I'm all like tanned up and shit. Like, I managed to wash off most of the tan, but I'm still like orange. I don't know what like freaking the tanning parlor put in their shit. I just look orange right now, but I'm now plumped up, looking like a fucking water buffalo because of my post-com foods. So, anyways, before I preface anything, I've just competed, and no, I am not salty at whatever placing that I got, and nonetheless, let's just go into it. Like, I'm not salty, that's it. Facts. Okay, I'm not like super salty about me losing or whatever. Yeah, I just don't really care. Because for one, I'm gonna shut the music off. Give me 1 second. Okay, where was I? I'm not supposed to salty because like I'm happy with the way I looked on stage. So my main goal, I won't say okay. Then before I say anything, I have no script in front of me, so I'm not like reading off anything of sorts. So this is gonna be just a very real talk. Whoops, Millennium of Singapore. Anyways, this is gonna be a real talk about how I feel about the results and stuff like that. Okay, so let's just go into it without further ado. So, what placing did I get? So I got second in my men's physique class and first in my classic physique class, which is our classes are based on height, not really weight group for some reason. I guess that's how amateur shows, that's how FM does that shit, so I'm not gonna question them. Nonetheless, it goes by height. So for my class, what is it called? I placed second for my men's physique class and placed first in my classic physique class. Okay, so no overall titles were won. Okay, only just second and first in my respective class for men's physique and classic physique. Okay, so let's start with men's physique. How oh yeah, by the way, this whole video I'm gonna be talking about my prep as well. So, but I'm gonna talk about the results first. Okay, so this whole event, the results. Okay, the first guy, his name was Akil Mazli. Okay, bro, he is, when he like does his front pose like with his hands down, not even on the sides of his waist, you know, by his hands by his side, bro, this guy looks sick as fuck. Like straight up, you could see his abs. Okay, I'll say something. To me, don't get any hate from this. To me, my abs, like the front ones, like this, not talking about the obliques, the front, my abs, in my opinion, were much better than his. Okay, but this guy, his conditioning was tight. Like, he went on stage looking fucking tight. Like, his shredders, his fucking obliques, you could see like the individual muscle fibers. So like, he took it home. He had a more overall package. I spoke to the judge. I spoke to one of the judge about it as well. He gave me feedback that overall, Akil just overall had a better package, and his tightness brought it back lah. His tightness was his strong point. Like, dude, this guy, his skin was just fucking wrapped around his arms and shit and whatnot. So I can't argue with that. He's really very, very good nonetheless. So I came in second, and in third place it was Brendan Chu was more. Okay, so upon editing the video, I realized that I was saying names that weren't even in my category. So let me just cut that bit out and rewind and say that. So in my class there was Habib, Akil Mazli, Brendan Chu and me. I got second, followed by Habib and Brandon. So I think what separated Brandon from Habib was mainly size. So it's not too much the conditioning, because in my opinion, okay, I think that Brandon was more conditioned than Habib. Don't hate me on that. I'm just saying what I feel like happened. So Brandon wasn't as Brandon was more conditioned than Habib. But overall, Habib brought in a very nice shape, I'll say. Like he has this, Habib has this very V taper, especially from the back, bro. His back is quite sick, like really sick. Okay, so from 4th to 3rd it was mainly size. 3rd to 2nd, which was Habib to me, I think it was more conditioning, because I was more conditioned than him. Okay, 2nd%. Okay, so other than that, I also missed out on talking about classic physique overalls. Okay, so overalls, it was this guy who won. It was Hong Kong, I believe. I'm sorry, I don't follow all of them. Like, I'm not super like into the industry. Not really. I know a few names here and there. So basically, I think that the overall champ really deserved it. He was thick. He had a small waist, bro. Like, his waist was the size of his head. How can one argue with that? Like, he just looks good. Okay. I mean, yeah, and then you have the other guy, Abang something, on Instagram. I forget his name. This Indian guy, his hair was slicked back, had a classic as fuck mustache, and overall, I don't really remember his physique, because like I didn't go and watch the I haven't rewatched the video, you know. So I felt like it was he was well conditioned, definitely good conditioning, and his muscle development was there, because I think he was a senior if I'm not wrong. So his development was really spot on. Like, his muscle maturity was good. Okay. Then we have Burhan. I'm friends with this guy personally, and bro, he is the most nicest, humblest guy I've ever met personally so far. Okay, maybe it's not, I mean, he's up there in the ranks in the humility and shit, despite having such a good physique. Bro, this guy's frame, his shoulders are broad, they are wide, his back opens up like a fucking wing. It's like how never mind, I don't want to get demonetized, okay? But it spreads out, okay? It's just, he squeezes the back, and you see his shoulder blades squeeze in, and it opens up. And dude, that guy is only freaking 18, 19, somewhere there. And his waist, when he vacuums, bruh, he has one of the best vacuums I've ever seen. The shape of his rib cage is not the pointy as fuck type, you know. It's like round, flat. That to me in itself, he has very good genetics for classic. But one downside is that he's like me, short. We are fucking short. So he's shorter than me, by the way. Like, I'm 168, 170 cm. He's 2 cm shorter than me, around there. So gives you a rough gauge about his height. But he has a very classic physique, and he has good legs genetically. Bro, his wheels, I don't know what he does to get them. You can go and ask him yourself. But his wheels are fucking impressive. Straight up. Like, okay, anyways, it's gonna transition back to the original video after some magical editing shit. Okay, see you guys. Second, size. Okay, straight up, that's size. Second to first, it really came down to conditioning. Aqil Mazli's conditioning was good. Okay, it was good. If you're watching this, good job, bro, Aqil. Really mad respect for you, man. Really mad respect. Okay, then let's go into classic physique. Classic physique for my class we had, who do we have? Me, Ming Xuan, the same guy that competed in men's physique. This guy Go Pu Wen, and one other guy, I forget his name, but I'm so sorry if I forgot your name. But yeah, I don't remember the exact placings as well, honestly. But to me, it was just Ming Xuan again. Conditioning wasn't there. What separated third from second was the conditioning as well, because both of them had similar size, you know, and their conditioning was, I would say, I don't remember you know, their conditioning. I really just don't remember, and I don't have the video with me right now to go and look back, so I'm not gonna comment much on the third and second. But from second to first, which was me, it was my size and conditioning were better than them. Just out there to say that. Okay, so enough of all these placings and whatnot. Fuck man, I'm holding water. Okay, anyways, enough of these placings and whatnot. I'm gonna go into what most people who I'm like receiving messages and DMs from. It's about my 2 months prep, my 8 weeks prep. How I became a fat fuck. I'm gonna bloop it up somewhere. Like fat fuck to shredded as fuck. Okay, I wouldn't say shredded. It's still not a body fat where I like to call it shredded, you know. To me, that's like your baseline to just be able to compete and look good. Not look good, to be able to compete, you know. I feel like that's the baseline where everybody should be at, that leanness. Then you compete. But okay, that's my word. Don't take my word for it. I'm just a kid who knows nothing, okay? I'm a kid who knows nothing. Okay? Anyways, 2 weeks prep. 2 months prep, not 2 weeks. 2 months, 8 weeks, 2 months, 8 weeks. 2 months, 2 months prep. Okay. So what happened? Originally, my plan was to start a 12-week prep. Okay? Originally. Which I did, okay? But I was under this coach. I'm not gonna say his name. If you know his name, then, I mean, if you know who he is, then good for you. Okay? You're more involved in the industry or whatever. But I was with him. Let's just call him coach, okay? Cause I'm, yeah. Or let's give him a name, okay? Fuck it, let's call him coach, okay? Coach. So coach said macro for each meal, total calorie intake, your typical macro meal plan, okay? With my daily cardio and my training routines, okay? He didn't give me training routines, he just let me program my own training routines. And I wasn't paying him by all means, okay? I wasn't paying him. So that was probably my fault as well. Because like, I think your coach will be more serious if you pay him, you know. But anyways, he offered to coach me for free, by the way. So, just to throw it out there. Yeah, he didn't give me training regimes, okay? I'm gonna get water, I'm thirsty. So he didn't... okay, so he didn't give me training regimes. All you wrote was just 6 days train, 1 day rest, which I'm fine with it because I prefer to program my own routines. That's just based on my own preference, okay? So, that aside, so for the first 4 weeks of prep, so week number what, 1 to 4, yeah, 12 weeks out, my body just wasn't losing fat. Like, if it went down at that rate, I wouldn't have came in looking shredded like how I look now and on stage, you know. I looked worse than this, and this after like fucking full day of don't know what fat papas, Indian food, the naans, prata, whatnot, and dessert crepes, whatever the fuck, ice cream. Okay, this is after all of that, and I still look like decently shredded, I guess. Like you can see there's water, but okay, that's not the main point. Yeah, I was with him for the first 4 weeks. Things didn't work out. I decided to tell him, hey bro, you're a nice friend and stuff, but I don't think we work well as a coach to athlete. So he respected that. Sorry, that was a hair in my mouth. Yeah, he respected that, and we moved on. So we still talk. I still send him check-in pictures, just tell him that, hey look, I just want you to look over my progress, because after all, you need a third party to look over your progress overall. Like, you can't just trust yourself, you know. Sometimes when you're prepping, right, your brain plays mind games on you psychologically, and you feel like, oh, I look like shit, or oh, I look damn good, maybe I should have a cheat meal or a refeed meal, you know. And yeah, so I just sent him check-in pictures. I had a few friends who helped me look up for me as well. Props to them. If you know who you are, okay? They're always looking out for me, telling me, oh, you're doing fine, you're doing this and that. How's your cardio like? Then they're looking out for me, telling me maybe it's too much cardio, maybe it's not too much cardio. Now I was just listening to advice and modifying my plans according to myself, to my own personal thoughts. Like, I'll take their advice and I'll think about it. If it makes sense to increase, then I'll increase. If it doesn't, I'll just stay the same, or sometimes I will even introduce a refit and to decrease my cardio. So it was just me listening to advice from like only 2 to 3 sources. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I wasn't asking a lot of people. I wasn't like going on Instagram being like, hey bro, what do you think of conditioning? I'm very worried. Hey, like, I'm not going to like fucking all the top athletes to ask them about, hey bro, my progress like that, what do you think? I'm not asking for free advice, you know. I'm just asking those who are close to me, who I've known for not a long time, but they're close enough and they're in the industry, so like I can just ask them here and there once in a while. So I was just sending them pictures, telling them I'm doing this and that, what do you think? And that went on for the last 8 weeks of prep. Okay? So in case you guys don't know how I looked 8 weeks out, which was, so 12 weeks prep, right? After the 4 weeks, I took one picture before I started my own prep. I'm gonna put it on the screen now. No, I was saying I blew up just now already, right? Yeah, I've already blooped the picture up once, okay? So like, just refer back to that. That was 8 weeks difference, okay? 8, in case of you don't know how to figure out numbers. 8, okay? It wasn't 8, actually no, it wasn't 8. It was 7 days and 7 weeks and a few days, less than 8. So it was under 8 weeks. So I did a lot of cardio. Rough idea would be an hour and a half of cardio, including HIIT, fasted and post-workout. So I was just every day on the I like the spin bike, you know, and they say spin bike brings up quad striations or whatever. So I was just spin biking all the way, spin bike at like 250 watts for like every time I did LISS cardio, low intensity steady state cardio. Always 250 watts, just cycling and cycling and cycling. And those of you who cycle, you guys know how much 250 watts is. Okay, it's not a lot. I'm a fucking normal guy. I'm not a what Greg Doucette freaking biker shit. No, I don't ride the bike, okay? The most I've ever ridden a bike was the fucking spin bike this entire prep. I swear, my entire 18 years of my life. Okay, I'm 18, turning 18 in April. That doesn't matter. Turning 18. My entire 18 years of my life, I've never cycled so much compared to a fucking spin bike. Bro, like comparing the amount of times I went to like East Coast Park to cycle for like hours, right? Bro, this whole prep I cycle more than that shit, man. Like, you know how East Coast Park can cycle to Marina Bay and then come back, right? Bro, I think one day I just did that like 5 fucking times. But okay, yeah, that was my cardio. I was eating pussy calories. Not exactly pussy. The first 4 weeks of my own prep, it was, I think, decent-ish. And then it just got worse and worse and worse until like it was like 1.5. For one day I did 1k calories. And those of you who like prep before and you're at my body weight or like my development, I guess you could say, 1k calories is jack shit. That is just a full-on protein only intake. It's like, it's just jack shit lah, honestly. You walk around like you're a zombie, and yeah, it was just the worst feeling ever. I wouldn't recommend anybody fucking go on 1000 calories, like, unless you really need to. I don't see at what point you need to do that, unless you're like a scrawny motherfucker already and like you don't have much muscle. Yeah, probably 1k calories would be equivalent to what I just did, which was my low. Sorry, yeah, I was on 1k. But the lowest I've consistently been on was 1.5k or 1.6k or whatever the fuck it is, man. I don't really remember. I don't have like a paper where I track down my entire prep, you know. I'm not one of those guys. I'm just adjusting according to my own body. I've never had documented any one of my preps. So I have 3 preps already. This is my 3rd competition. First year, fucked up. Second year, fucked up on the 3rd week of prep because I went overseas to enjoy my friend's vacation, you know, vacation, alcohol, vodka, whiskey, you know, living the fucking lifestyle, the mazing shit. Yeah, that was 3 weeks out. Last year's physique war. Last year's competition, which is called physique war. 3 weeks out, I went overseas, Batam, ate like 5,000 calories for 3 days, 2 nights, and blew back up like a water balloon. Yeah, that was my last prep. And this year's prep, it was a very, very rush prep. So nonetheless, I came up on stage looking like what I set out to do in the first place. Which was, I wasn't really aiming for any trophies this year, honestly. Like, when I started prep, I wasn't aiming for any trophies. Like, I just wanted to, because I knew who my competitors were, you see. Like, I already more or less knew. I knew that maybe I could beat them, but maybe I couldn't as well. So it wasn't like a 100% guarantee type of thing. So I just like, my main goal, what I set out to do was to just be a leaner, more shredded version. Like, it wasn't even the size, you know. I didn't give a fuck about the size, because I knew I grew. So like, I didn't care about my size. All I cared about was to bring in a better condition that I had last year. And I did just that. Glutes almost striated. I don't know whether you call it striated glutes or not. I haven't seen the video properly yet. But yeah, glutes were there. Hamstrings were sort of there. My legs wasn't really... okay, I'm not really proud of my legs, even though you can see a separation. It just wasn't striated enough for my liking, okay? I wasn't lean enough to my own liking, but I've beaten my goal to be more leaner than my last year's prep. Okay, so I did that, so I'm happy. That's all that fucking matters. In my eyes, I felt like I've won it. Because I just did what I set out to do, which was to be a better version of my last year. Easy. I mean, because the reason why I sort of... you guys would call it a low goal or whatever, but if you... bro, if you look the way I looked at 8 weeks out, you would freak the fuck out and you would pull it straight out of the competition. Okay, but don't hate me for saying that. Okay, I'm being careful with my words already. Yeah, most people will probably pull out. Okay, so props to whoever who went in with like shit conditioning. Okay, props to you. It's not easy to just go out there on stage being confident and posing while looking like you are worse than everybody else. Okay, I have respect for all of you guys who do that. Okay, those of you who may not have a smooth prep or didn't have an early enough prep, yeah, props to you, man. Like, straight up, props to you. Okay, so I think this wraps up this video. I talked about my placing, talked about my 8 weeks prep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna probably like have a fucking protein bar or something before I sleep, just because health and fitness. I'm not sponsored by this protein bar brand, by the way, just like it. Yeah, but if you're interested in getting protein, shameless plug here at the last bit, you can get protein from Nutri. Before I even... don't click off the video. My not my protein. Fuck my... okay, I shouldn't bash any brands. Okay, my protein, my sponsors, not my protein, my sponsors, they carry EHP labs. Okay, they are Nutriox distribution, and they carry EHP labs. And EHP labs, their strawberry flavor, fucking isolate whey, is the best shit I've ever tasted. I just went to Fat Papa's and I've just tried Fat Papa's strawberry milkshake, and my EHP labs isolate tastes better than... I'm sorry, Fat Papa's, but my EHP labs isolate whey strawberry flavored tastes better than your strawberry milkshake. Facts. Okay? You guys cannot hate me for this. This is the only thing you cannot hate me for. Okay? You can hate whatever I said just now. I don't give a fuck anymore. This is the thing you cannot hate me for. You should buy EHP Labs strawberry flavored. Okay? ISO whey. Okay? ISO pep. I never tried their whey strawberry yet, but I think it's probably good as well because isolates usually taste worse, and their isolate tastes fucking better than Fat Papa's strawberry milkshake. End of discussion. Just end. My sponsors, okay? nutrioxdistribution.com, okay? You can find them on Instagram, Nutriox Distribution. They are the best fucking protein supplement distributor you can ever find in Singapore. Cheap. Which dude, BPI Sports, BPI, okay? They sell buy 2 get 1 free at 160. If you're not good with math, I'm gonna tell you now that that's $40 a fucking tub for BPI Sports whey protein. 40. Bro, no other fucking distributor sell it at that price. Straight up. So get your freaking EHP Labs isolate, okay? Strawberry flavor, okay? Strawberry flavored. This color, strawberry pink, motherfucker. You can also get this Core 150 bottle from like Nutriox as well. 28 bucks. Comes with like 3 separate Tupperware container thing. Personally, I used to put like my pre, intra and post-workout powders or whatever supplements that I take, you know, your vitamins, fish oil. You can just put your pills inside as well. Who gives a fuck, right? And you can get they carry brands like EHP Labs, Redcon 1, USN. Yeah, pretty much all the top-notch brands that Olympia standard people use. So it's none of those like cheap protein bullshit. Let's not call names here, but like 40% off, 50% off, 60% off. I'm not gonna call out any names, but our stuff, top-notch Nutriox, and cheap, top-notch shit. I mean, it's not dirt cheap like your typical whatever other brands there is, like 40% off. But yeah, they're not that cheap, but at the same time, their quality to price ratio, right, is like, if you ever learn economics, you'll see like this graph, okay, where it's like the quantity demanded and like the supply demanded. Like demand goes down. I don't know why my recorders, my fucking camera stopped recording, but like the demand goes down, price goes down or whatever, and then you need to meet a market equilibrium or something. Bro, I don't know how Nutriox does that shit. Oh, but the economics of it, right, I don't know how they make money. So that's up to the management side, okay? That's not me. I'm just the athlete. I'm here promoting the brand, and let's make Nutriox go broke. I like to say that a lot. If you ever go to my Instagram or you see my sponsors post and tag me, they're always saying that make Nutriox go broke. They'll tag me and say make us go broke at JavierTN_, and like, please make them go broke. They're not. I don't know how the fuck they're making money, but they are. So beats me, but yeah, that shit top notch. Buy from them. Just buy from them. Use my code Javier5 for like even more discounts. So why not? On top of the fucking discount, there's another discount using my code. My code Javier5. Okay? That wraps up my video. It was like fucking long, 20 plus minutes of me just sitting here and ranting and talking, and not really ranting, but like just talking and looking like a water buffalo. So, oh, never mind, nothing. Okay, think that wraps it up. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which probably won't be me. I don't know, man. I got no plans to make. I don't have a YouTube video schedule nowadays. I'm just like putting out content as I want to, because this isn't my full-time thing yet. But we'll see. Now I'm just taking a chill pill and just making video as I wish, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Take care. God bless.